Toronto Maple Leafs fans are feeling the impact of the injuries that have plagued the team in recent weeks. The situation worsened with Matthew Knies recently being added to the injured list. The young forward will miss Sunday's game against the Utah Hockey Club after leaving Wednesday's matchup against the Vegas Golden Knights due to a concerning incident on the ice. At just 22 years old, Knies has won over the hearts of the fan base, and his absence will certainly be felt. What do you think about this situation? Who should step up and fill his role effectively? The incident occurred during the second period when Knies was advancing with the puck and was hit by Zach Whitecloud, who appeared to land a blow to his chin. The hit was not penalized, but it caused Knies to head straight to the bench, supported by teammates, including defenseman Simon Benoit, who stood up for him. Knies has stood out this season with 8 goals and 12 points in 20 games, along with a significant increase in ice time. Now, his recovery is a major concern for the team and fans alike. Do you believe he will return stronger after this injury? In response to this injury crisis, the Maple Leafs took immediate action by signing Alex Nylander, William Nylander's brother. The 26-year-old forward signed a 1-year contract worth $775,000. Nylander had already impressed with the Toronto Marlies, scoring 8 goals and 12 points in just 14 games. Now, he may have the chance to play alongside his brother and could debut for the Leafs as early as Sunday. How do you feel about this new addition? Do you think he can bring energy and skill to the team at such a crucial time? The Maple Leafs injury list is extensive, including key players like Auston Matthews, Max Pacioretty, Kaye Jarnkrok, David Kampf, and Max Domi. Matthews, who has been out since the start of the month, recently traveled to Germany for a second medical opinion. Meanwhile, Domi is under evaluation and could return soon. Are you hoping for a quick comeback for him? Additionally, head coach Craig Berube confirmed that defenseman Oliver Ekman-Larsson was held out of Friday's practice due to illness, while Philippe Myers was recalled from the AHL to help during this critical time. The situation is becoming increasingly challenging, and the team has been relying on young talents like Fraser Minten and Nikita Grebenkin, who have already shown their skills in games. Minton's first NHL goal during a victory against Vegas brought hope to the fan base. How do you see the team's future amid these difficulties? With a current record of 12-6-2, the Toronto Maple Leafs remain in first place in the Atlantic Division with 26 points. However, the question remains, will they be able to overcome these obstacles and maintain their strong performance? Tensions continue to rise in the NHL following a controversial hit by Toronto Maple Leafs forward Ryan Reaves, which injured Edmonton Oilers defenseman Darnell Nurse during a heated game last Saturday. After the match, Nurse shared his thoughts on the play and its implications. In a statement to the media, Darnell Nurse was straightforward. In situations like this, there is definitely a burden on the puck carrier to be aware of where everyone else is on the ice for sure, he said. Nurse's words reflect a cautious concern, especially considering the intensity and physical nature of hockey. The question for fans and hockey enthusiasts is, how much of the responsibility to avoid injury falls on the victim versus the aggressor? The hit occurred in the second period as the Leafs secured a tight 4-3 win over the Oilers. The play left Nurse bleeding and forced him to leave the game, unable to return. Reeves' action did not go unnoticed, and he was suspended for 5 games, sparking debates about the intent behind such plays. Nurse, commenting on the incident, emphasized the seriousness of the situation. That said, even if you put yourself in a bad spot, there is a lot of body on a 6 feet 4 inches hockey player to hit, and no part was touched except the head. This raises a question. To what extent should players be held accountable for actions that could be deemed harmful? The defenseman also addressed his own responsibility, acknowledging that he might not have been aware enough of his surroundings before the hit. It's one thing if my head is between my knees, but I was in a skating posture, Nurse said. He stressed that, despite his position, there is an expectation for players like Reeves to avoid severe injuries. This sparks an interesting debate. Is the culture of the sport shifting towards prioritizing player safety? Fortunately, Nurse revealed that he is feeling okay and mentioned that Reaves apologized after the incident, a gesture many see as positive in the often contentious climate of professional hockey. Oilers head coach Chris Knobloch also commented on the situation, indicating that Nurse will be sidelined for 5 to 10 days. What do you think about these dynamics between players after tense moments? Is an apology enough to make up for the damage caused? As the season progresses, player safety will continue to be a crucial topic. Fans and hockey professionals are eager to see how the league will handle similar situations in the future. What do you think about the penalties and responsibilities on the ice? Amid all these challenges, the future of the Toronto Maple Leafs remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the fans' passion will never waver. Matthew Knies and Darnell Nurse have become central to important debates about safety in the sport and the responsibility everyone shares on the ice. These issues not only impact the team's performance, but also resonate deeply with us as fans. Now, we want to know how you feel about all of this. What are your thoughts on Ryan Reaves' actions? How do you think the Toronto Maple Leafs should handle the injuries and the pressure they're facing right now? Share your opinions in the comments. And remember, if you enjoyed this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any updates about the Toronto Maple Leafs.